What's good, friends? It's Jonathan. Welcome back. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at what I feel is the perfect vlogging camera, vlogging setup, and vlogging rig. I really think you guys are going to enjoy it. Before we do that though, do me a favor, go down into the comment section, find my pinned comment, and respond to it with any question that you want to ask me. In the next video, I'm going to pick a few of those questions and answer them at the beginning of that video. And this is how we're going to do the Ask Me series for the channel. Every video, I'll answer a few questions as long as you leave them in the comment section. So with that being said, keep it PG and let's dive into this video. So the camera I've been using is the A6400. I decided to go with this camera for the perfect vlogging setup for a few reasons, which we'll talk about later on in the video. But for now, let's just start with a quick tip. I've seen quite a few people complain about the A6400's flip-up display and not being able to see your settings on the bottom of the display due to the viewfinder blocking them. To fix this, remove the eye cup. Once the eye cup is removed, you'll see the entire display. The biggest benefit of using the A6400 as a vlogging camera is the flip-up display. The issue is when it's flipped up, it blocks the hot shoe, meaning that if you were to try to put a microphone here, it takes away your ability to see yourself. That's okay though, your boy has a fix. This is a $19 small rig adapter. It slides into the hot shoe, screws into the neck strap mount, and adds a cold shoe on the right-hand side. One thing I was aiming for with this setup was to keep it fully functional, lightweight, compact, easily put together, and travel friendly. The A6400 paired with this $19 small rig adapter adds much needed functionality to this camera while not adding any unnecessary bulk. So I would say this is definitely a win. The mic I'm currently using is from Ceramic. I'll link it down below as well as everything else in this video. The actual model is the V-Mic Mini. The V-Mic Mini has a great foam windscreen, the shock mount is pretty sturdy, and the sound quality I feel is really good for the price. Here's a quick example. So this is a quick test to show you guys the quality of the microphone that I'm using. Now, sometimes I'll rotate this out with the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus because the quality of that shotgun mic is absolutely outstanding. If my eye is leaking, it's because on the way over here, something flew in it. It hurts really, really bad. Don't know what it is, but I'm crying. Rode over here to see if my neighborhood basketball goal had a hoop yet. Still doesn't. Honestly, for 59 bucks, this is tough to beat. I love its size, I love how compact and small it is, and it really doesn't add any excess bulk to my camera rig. And it's easy to travel with. If I ever need anything more than this, I'll just use the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, which gives you much better sound quality at the cost of extra bulk. Plus, this doesn't need batteries, it just plug and play. The best lens you can get for the A6400 when it comes to vlogging is the 10-18. It's insanely wide, has a decent aperture of f4, and it has optical image stabilization. If you need a little bit more range, you could always pick up the 18-105. That way you're covered from 10 all the way up to 105 millimeters, plus the 18-105 is a servo zoom lens, meaning that it's great for video. That said, if you can't afford both, you can always use clear image zoom to gain a little bit more reach out of the 10-18, which really comes in clutch. I've used it a ton, and from my testing, I haven't noticed any loss in quality, or at least anything to the point that a little editing in post can't fix. So I'm gonna be completely honest and level with you guys. I wanted to initially use the EOS R in this setup. I mean, having that EF to RF variable ND adapter is just brilliant. That adapter is so easy to use and I love it. But after adding up the prices of each, looking at what I need to buy for each system, the size, the weight, the features, using both of these cameras, I think the A6400 is a much better option for vlogging. That being said, I made a workaround for not having that variable ND mount. This is my variable ND that I feature in every video. It's 82 millimeters in size and it cost me a fortune. This ND filter cost me like 600 bucks. Something that I've learned is to buy the biggest and best ND filter that you can afford and then use step-down rings to adapt that ND to your other lenses. You'll save a ton of money this way. Here's an example of a step-down ring on my 10-18. Going back to my variable ND filter, I put a zoom filter adapter on the side that would get screwed onto the lens. On the step-down ring that's connected to the 10-18 lens, I attached a zoom lens adapter. These two adapters are magnetic and allow me to quickly go from having a filter to not having a filter. The biggest convenience with the Canon variable ND mount adapter is the amount of time it saves you not having to fiddle with screwing and unscrewing filters on the front of your lens. However, my setup is faster. When you consider that in order to completely remove all ND from the Canon mount, you'll need to replace it with the clear filter or change the mount altogether, and that takes 2 hands. For my setup, it's as simple as popping off the filter and putting it back on. Plus, it's not proprietary, meaning that you can use it with non-EF lenses. Now on the bottom of my A6400, I'm using a Peak Design quick capture plates, and on my backpack, I have the quick capture receiver. This allows me to keep my camera fully assembled out of my bag and in arm's reach. This ensures that I never miss a shot, whether it's B-roll or a quick vlog, because I really wanted to capture the moment. Obviously, this setup isn't going to be for everybody, but if you're looking for a compact, travel-friendly setup that can record video at 4K up to 30 frames per second and 1080p up to 120 frames per second while retaining good autofocus, in fact, excellent autofocus, it's really tough to beat this. The lightweight form factor of the A6400 and the Ceramic V-Mic Mini paired with the Peak Design quick capture system and the Zoom magnetic filter holders, I think you got a winning combination here. It keeps everything at your fingertips. It's easy to assemble, easy to access. Everything about this setup is just easy. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and tag me in photos of your camera setup if you want me to take a look at it and possibly feature those photos on this channel. If you guys enjoyed this video, consider giving it a thumbs up. If you want me to go jump off a cliff with a flying squirrel, hit the thumbs down ×2. Subscribe for more content, and I will talk to you Sony alpha loving, bear hugging, DSLR mirrorless criminals in the next video.